which jobs have you applied for before in your life? The particle for is used after the verb applied in this context to indicate the purpose or target of the action. When we apply for something, such as a job, we use the preposition for to express the intention or goal behind the application. It shows that the action of applying is directed towards obtaining or seeking a particular job position. What is your worst habit according to your best friend? The preposition to is used to indicate attribution, or the source of information or opinion. In this case, we are referring to the opinion of the best friend, so we use according to followed by your best friend. It signifies that the information or judgment about the worst habit is coming from the perspective or viewpoint of the best friend. Has anybody ever accused you of something you didn't do? The preposition of is used to indicate the object or thing that someone is being accused of. When we accuse someone, we typically use the preposition of, followed by the specific action, behavior, or wrongdoing they are being accused of. In this case, the sentence is asking whether someone has been accused of something they didn't do. How often were you absent from work or away from school last year? The preposition from is used to indicate separation or the origin of an action. When discussing absences or being away from a particular place, we use from to denote the place or entity from which someone is absent. In this case, the sentence is asking about the frequency of being absent from work or away from school. Are you afraid of making mistakes with your English? The preposition of is used to express fear or apprehension. When we talk about being afraid of something, we typically use the preposition of, followed by the thing or action that elicits the fear. In this case, the sentence is asking if the person is afraid of making mistakes with their English. Have your parents made any financial allowance for your study visit? The preposition for is used to indicate the purpose or intended recipient of an action or provision. In this case, the sentence is asking whether the parents have provided a financial allowance specifically intended for the person's study visit. The preposition for appropriately conveys the idea of the parents providing financial support in relation to the study visit. What was your worst habit when you were a baby according to your parents? The preposition to is used to indicate the source or point of view in this context. When we refer to someone's opinion, viewpoint, or perspective, we use according to, followed by the person or entity from whom the information is derived. In this case, we are referring to the opinion of the parents, so we use according to, followed by your parents. It signifies that the information or judgment about the worst habit is coming from the perspective or viewpoint of the parents. When you phone home, which member of your family do you ask after first? Ask after someone means to inquire about someone's well-being or to check on their current state or condition. It is commonly used to show concern for someone's health, happiness, or general situation. When you ask after someone, you are expressing an interest in their welfare and showing that you care about how they are doing. Do you feel equal affection for all the members of your family? The preposition for is used to express the object or recipient of a feeling, in this case, affection. When we talk about feeling affection for someone, we use the preposition for to indicate that the affection is directed towards the members of the family. It conveys the idea that the person is asking whether the affection they feel is evenly distributed among all family members. What kind of work do you think you will apply for in the future? The preposition for is used to indicate the intended purpose or goal of the action of applying. When we apply for something, such as a job or a position, we use the preposition for to express the specific opportunity or role we are seeking. In this case, the sentence is asking about the kind of work the person plans to apply for in the future, highlighting that the action of applying is directed towards securing a particular job or occupation. Have you ever been anxious about an examination or a dental appointment? The preposition about is used to indicate the subject or cause of anxiety. When we are anxious about something, we use the preposition about, followed by the specific situation, event, or topic that triggers our anxiety. In this case, the sentence is asking whether the person has experienced anxiety related to an examination or a dental appointment, emphasizing that the anxiety is centered around these specific situations. Has your employer given you any allowance for food or travel? The preposition for is used to indicate the purpose or intended use of the allowance. When we receive an allowance, such as for food or travel, we use the preposition for to specify the specific area or expense the allowance is intended to cover. In this case, the sentence is asking whether the employer has provided an allowance specifically designated for food or travel expenses. What is the main attraction of visiting another country? The preposition of is used to indicate possession, association, or the main characteristic of something. When discussing the main attraction or characteristic of a particular activity, place, or experience, we use the preposition of to convey that idea. In this case, the sentence is asking about the main attraction associated with visiting another country, indicating that of is the appropriate preposition to use. Have any of your teachers ever been astonished at your test results? The preposition at is used to indicate the location or point of reference in this context. When we talk about someone being astonished or surprised, we use the preposition at, followed by the object or event that caused the astonishment. In this case, the sentence is asking whether any of the teachers have been astonished by the person's test results, suggesting that the surprise or astonishment is directed towards the test results themselves. How long have you lived apart from your parents or your partner? The preposition from is used to indicate separation or distance. When we talk about living apart from someone, we use the preposition from to convey the idea of being physically separated or not living together. In this case, the sentence is asking about the duration of time the person has spent living separately from either their parents or their partner. The preposition from accurately expresses the notion of being apart or distant from them. Have you ever done anything that you were ashamed of? The preposition of is used to indicate the cause or reason for feeling ashamed. When we talk about being ashamed, we use the preposition of, followed by the thing or action that caused the feeling of shame. In this case, the sentence is asking if the person has ever done something that they felt ashamed of, emphasizing that the feeling of shame arises due to the action or behavior itself. Have you ever accompanied a friend to church? The preposition to is used to indicate the destination or target in this context. When we accompany someone to a place, we use the preposition to convey the idea of going or being with them to that specific location. In this case, the sentence is asking if the person has ever gone along with a friend to the church. The preposition to appropriately expresses the idea of accompanying someone to a particular destination. Are you able to drive a car? The preposition to is used after the verb able to indicate the infinitive form of the verb that follows. In this case, the verb drive is in its base form without any conjugation, and to is used to connect the verb drive with the auxiliary verb able. This structure is commonly used to express someone's ability or capability to perform a particular action. Therefore, to is the appropriate preposition to use in this sentence. Have you ever asked for the manager in a hotel, shop, or restaurant? The preposition for is used to indicate the purpose or object of the request. When we ask for someone, we use the preposition for, followed by the person or role we are seeking or requesting assistance from. In this case, the sentence is asking if the person has ever made a request to see or speak with the manager in a hotel, shop, or restaurant. The preposition for appropriately conveys the idea of asking or requesting the presence or attention of the manager. When was the last time you were really angry or annoyed with someone? The preposition with is used to indicate the person or thing that causes the feeling of anger or annoyance. When we talk about being angry or annoyed, we use the preposition with, followed by the person or thing that elicits those emotions. In this case, the sentence is asking about the last time the person experienced anger or annoyance and specifying that it was directed towards someone. The preposition with correctly expresses the target of the emotions.